had to read through. I read through the title like 4 times because I was like, this just doesn't make sense.
Okay.
Every time I kept reading it.
Okay.
So you guys know the BMW I8 is it's
crappy car.
It's honestly, like for the look of it, like it's it's a little 3-cylinder. It's like 1.8 liter 3-cylinder.
Okay.
Mhm.
And then it uses electric motors, so it's like a hybrid thing.
Yeah.
My biggest gripe with it, because it's like if you're gonna be an electric car, just be an electric car, is that they have a fake muffler sound that plays through the speakers.
Do they really? An exhaust note?
Yeah. So when you go into sport mode, it plays an exhaust sound inside the car through the speakers.
Is it any relation
toy.
To make it sound? It literally is. Not kidding at all.
And it's not just miking the engine that's there. It's like a different engine sound, or is it miking the one that's there?
It might be. I doubt.
Oh,
they
miking
mic
the
it.
engine
It's a
that's there is
3
actually a good idea.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
but it's a 3-cylinder. And
That's what I was
don't think
wondering.
It sounds like a 3-cylinder.
It's like it's like yeah, and they just play it through the speakers. You're like, sadness.
Yeah, well, because you spent, how much money? So
You can get them
so
pretty
yeah, so
cheap
this
these
is
days,
what
but
I kept reading though. So this is what a 1700
Wait.
horsepower Koenigsegg German's twin turbo inline 3 sounds like.
doesn't say Germans, but that's fine.
Oh, Gamera.
Welcome back to the Third Pedal Podcast. I'm Jacob.
I'm Zach.
I'm Tyler.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome. So we hinted at a story last week.
Yes.
From you, having to do with Hellcats.
Did anybody know Hellcats are fast? This is
I didn't
news
think
to
so.
me.
Isn't that the whole pitch?
Okay, so
I mean, they're boats, but they're fast, right?
they're so fast. Okay, so I you know how it goes. So you're on the highway, right? You're driving,
Yeah.
whatever. Some guy pulls up next to you, do your little vroom, you speed up, slow down, you speed up, slow down, you speed up, slow down.
Yeah.
All that. It's just fun.
Yeah.
Right. It's definitely usually, it's up to 70 miles an hour and then, back to like
Yeah.
the cruising 65 safe speed
Yeah.
on the highway, whatever. So anyways, I'm just going in my S3 and I've got it. We haven't talked about the new wheel setup. It's not super, super special, but I have 18 by 9s on now. I've got Firestone, are they? Indy 500s?
Yep.
Indy 500s.
They're
A
sweet.
nice, it's a good mix, summer/trackable kind of tire. So I'm excited for that. Excited to do some track
Mhm.
stuff. So anyways, I have it set up ish for the racing stuff. So I'm feeling like Mr. Big Stuff, So I'm driving around and I see this murdered out. I just saw a Charger.
Yeah.
Right? I didn't know exactly what it was.
Yeah.
Coming on the highway, a little ways behind me. I
Okay.
see it in the rearview mirror. This Charger coming on.
Is it like on the ramp coming up?
Yeah, coming on
Okay.
the ramp. So I slow down a little bit. I go down to 60.
Yeah.
Let him catch up.
Yeah.
He's there quick. He gets next to me very quickly. And I can't, I'm giving a thumbs up, whatever,
Yeah.
waving. I don't,
Yeah.
we all don't care brand wise, right? We're
Yeah.
like, we'll wave at any cool car. I
Yeah.
gave a thumbs up to some clapped out Civic that had a hood exit.
Yeah,
Also,
it's
that same drive.
Yeah. all
It's
the
just
time.
cool. So anyways, pulls up next to me. I'm waving at him, whatever. And nothing because it's all murdered out. I literally can't see inside
Can't
the car
see through it.
at all. It was the coolest. Everything blacked out. And the Hellcats are wide body. So it's the wide body, the hood scoop, everything's blacked out, black wheels, blackout emblems,
Nice.
totally
That would
tinted
be
out.
so aggressive.
It was sick.
Was it pretty loud too? Or not
No,
so much.
I couldn't hear it. I couldn't hear
Wow,
next to me. It's
okay.
probably stock is
Okay.
my guess.
Okay.
So
So you
maybe
didn't
I
have
should
that warning of it coming up.
No. Yeah. I know. I didn't hear it
Wow.
it wasn't shaking my car. And my car is pretty loud on the inside now
Yeah.
too, with
That's
the
true.
down pipe and the mid pipe and all
No
that
back
stuff.
seats and
Yeah, it's the trunk's all gutted out now too because race car. So, anyways, pulls it next to me. It's whatever, So I speed up a little bit and slow down, and I have my car set up in. So in the Audi, you can change the mode. So I'm in dynamic mode, which is the sport mode or whatever.
Yeah.
And then whenever you need to do launch control or any racing stuff, they recommend you hold down the traction control button and it turns off the ESC. I think that's the stability control.
Okay.
And one other thing. You hold that down for 5 seconds and then 2 little lights pop up and it turns those systems off. Stability control and traction control. Turns those
okay.
both off.
Okay.
So then you don't have any wheel spin. You don't have whatever. I'm not going to be spinning wheels at 70 miles an hour in my car. But yeah. So anyways, I turn that off. I roll my windows down. I wanted to hear the car. So I'm going, slowing down, going. And he goes, slow down. I was like, oh, this is so fun.
So you guys are both playing.
Yeah,
a
we're
little
both
bit.
whatever.
That's cool.
And then the highway's completely open.
Yeah.
And it's more like a country-ish area.
Yeah.
So I downshift. I just go from 6th to 5th.
Yeah.
Not maybe I should have gone to 4th.
Yeah.
I can't give myself any after a race, you'd be oh, I was on my base tune. I was on low PSI. I don't have any reason to be like I lost besides my car is slower. But anyways, I go into fifth. We slow down a little bit, and then I just punch it. Like I don't give him a war. I'm not like 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
I just punch
So
it.
you just go down and go.
I didn't even get to lead. Even from jump starting it, I didn't even get to lead. I'm like, and then it's just you just hear. Then you hear, the supercharger line up, and it's just like, it was like I was sitting still. I was like, what is happening? We spent all this time modding this car. And so I'm like, I run out fifth gear to like 8,000 RPM or 7,300. I think 7,300 is my red line. And I shift to 6 and he's way up there.
It was that
I never
fast?
caught up to him because then he slowed back down to speed, but he's so far ahead. Like I would have had to go like 85 or whatever for the next 30 miles to catch up to him. He was,
oh my gosh.
So yeah, Hellcats are fast, guys. In case anybody's wondering, the hype is real. I didn't like, you hear the car stats like, it's 770 horsepower, and like,
but they're heavy.
they're a big boat, and like whatever, they are factory built like race cars actually, but you never think like my car's pretty fast too.
Yeah,
like it feels really really quick, and it's way lighter. It's all-wheel drive, like it's got a better transmission, I think, anyways, than the Dodge stuff. So I'm like, at least I thought I could at least keep up.
You thought he'd
like
pull away, but you
the jump at least you'd have him.
He just left you behind
something. Yeah, it was not.
Wow.
I was like,
wow. Well, good for you for telling the story and like owning that too. Of like he's faster. Like,
I don't need to.
But
I don't
man,
need to, of course he drives away, and I'm like, if we probably did it from like the line, I would have.
Yeah.
There's no way. I don't think. Well, because then from the line, it's a drag car.
Yeah,
so
that's
like
true. It's
would've
designed
just-
to go that way.
It would have just. I'm like, if there were some corners.
Yeah. If there were corners, that's your hope.
Yeah,
That's what you got.
Got him on some
That's
corners.
crazy.
But yeah, that was fun. It's cool to see that stuff in like real life.
Yeah.
Those cars going.
Yeah, that's
because
true.
normally most of the time it's normal traffic. It's like a Subaru or it's a whatever. Not to call Subarus normal traffic, but it's whatever.
They're everywhere.
They're everywhere. But it's like whatever cars.
Right.
And then
It's nothing you're gonna like break your neck over. But like a Hellcat, even a Hellcat, like in videos, like things always look less exciting in videos and stuff. So you see Hellcats, if you've seen a lot of them, like on strips and stuff like that. Like, they don't look that crazy, but that had to be kind of like,
it just
I wanna
shows
ride
a
in
little
one
bit
now.
more of the reality of like, okay, it is almost twice as much horsepower than my car.
Man.
Who cares how much it weighs?
Right.
It is putting that down.
Right.
So I had my GoPro right here. You guys can't see this is out of frame. My
You
GoPro.
have a video of it?
No, I wish. That's what I was gonna say. I know. So I had my GoPro in a suction
excited
mount,
for a
and I
second.
put it on my sunroof
Okay.
because then it's like a point of view
Oh,
driving.
sweet.
It's really
Yeah.
cool.
Oh,
it's like
sweet.
right behind my shoulder, and it's the wide angle, so it shows both side windows and the front
sick.
windshield.
I
So when I'm
gotcha.
driving, you can whatever.
Yeah.
It looks kind of cool.
Yeah.
I do have a couple of clips
Okay.
on that, but nothing cool. I just went on this gravel road I probably shouldn't have
Cool.
with my suspension setup, and I gunned it. That was kind of fun. So we'll try and pull that clip up if I
Sweet.
can get
Yeah,
it.
we'll throw that in.
But,
Maybe we'll throw it on
um,
one of the social media sites. or
Anyway, so I thought as I see him pulling up, it was next to me.
Yeah.
I was like, I should just put my GoPro on, and then
Yeah.
if he wants to do something
Yeah,
fun,
yeah.
I can like, I beat a Hellcat.
Yeah.
And then after he like pulls away, I'm like, oh God, I didn't do the GoPro. Embarrassing. But it would have been a cool
That's
video.
awesome.
I'll try to do it next time I do something stupid.
That's so sick.
But anyways, so I see that thing, murdered out.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
And it reminded me of, have you guys seen the new Batmobile?
No.
Dude.
That
Okay,
here,
so
let me-
historically the
Yeah.
Batmobile's been like, I don't know, it hasn't always been that cool. It's been cool as like a superhero car or whatever, but it's never been like,
I don't know where the screen recording thing went.
it's
Keep
still
going.
going.
I don't think we ever recorded.
Yeah, you started, I think.
I don't think I did.
Uh,
Here, we'll just do one of these.
look up at the, no, you're right.
I can't see the thing.
Wait a minute. Yeah, it says it's running.
We'll start over.
Oh,
We
okay.
didn't do anything with it yet.
Yeah.
It's true.
Okay, I guess we get to cut all this out. I get to figure out where the freaking there it is.
Yeah, so it was doing a screen recording, I think. So yeah, swipe over.
Interesting. I must have clicked at some
That's
point.
good.
then.
Yeah.
So right here and then just record.
All right, so
Have at it. You can use the mouse.
old Batmobiles, they've been cool, right? Like the Christian Bale one is probably the most notable of
Yeah.
recent ones.
The
tank,
tank.
the tumbler thing.
Yeah, with the
it's
two
like the half tank.
like the wheels in the
And then it
front
can like go
everything.
sideways and the wheels like spin it over. And then he shoots the bike out of the
Yeah.
middle of it when it explodes. Like,
Yeah, that's
and
pretty
he's got
sick.
the cool bike that can go sideways and
Yeah.
spin sideways.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's cool. So what I love about the new Batman
Mhm.
than the Batmobile, the new Batman in general, it's more like
Yeah.
I don't know, realistic. It's
Yeah.
less like superhero-y.
Yeah.
Seems like anyways.
So you didn't see it, Tyler, right? Okay, so you're telling us all new stuff here because I
Okay.
haven't seen it yet either.
So
Yep.
and then he drives like a regular motorcycle. Like he's just
Cool.
got like this cool blacked out crotch rocket.
Oh,
That he
cool.
drives.
Nice.
And he
Okay.
just drives it with like a backpack and then he shows up and he's in his bat
Nice.
suit. Which how do you change into that? So it's kind of like Spider-Man where like, Or like Superman, he used to like walk into a light booth and then like 2 seconds later he'd walk out and he's like, well, I'm like, so I was on under your suit or like, what's going on, dude? So anyways, just drives a sweet crotch rocket and then the Batmobile.
Okay.
So let's pull this thing up.
I've heard cool things about this, but
immediately when I saw it, I'm like, Dodge Charger. Like that's exactly what it looks like. So they show it. There's a couple of scenes where they show it.
Okay. Like it's rear engine
in his like underground like garage kind of thing, which is all like dark and cool, and it's like up on jacks and the engine's pulled out like he's working on it. So the whole thing is like he like built this thing because the Christian Bale Batman was like, well, obviously he's still got tons and tons of money, but like he was going to like the underground like secret warehouse,
like his R&D
department, and they were just working on all this crazy tech, and he's like, sure, I'll take that tank. And then they just, can you paint it black? Or what does he say? Does it come in black? So that's what it was before. And this is like a home built, like muscle car. It's a Charger, but it's rear engine. Like it's sick. And then paying homage to like the old school Batman, it's got the flame out the back.
Yeah. Is it really?
It's got like a little jet out the back.
Does it go this way or this way?
It actually goes straight. CGI is much better than the 70s. So the thing looks awesome.
Whoa,
so here's
can you scroll the picture of it real quick? I haven't seen it.
Yeah, so it's got Charger-y body lines. I don't think it's actually based on a Charger.
No, it looks.
I think it's like
it's curvier.
based idea on a Charger.
Cool.
But see, it's got like whatever the beadlock, but like super whatever wheel covers.
Yeah, like the Humvee tires.
Yeah, it's got like this massive bumper cover.
Wow. Kind of looks like something out of Mad Max.
It does. Yeah. Totally.
Okay, cool.
So then it's got, but so that being said, like the whole engine is exposed, which I thought like, okay, for like keeping the car protected, it doesn't really make sense.
Not the most armored, but
it makes sense for like this home built. Like just
really
fast,
sells that
tough. Like it is sick. The sounds it makes too. Obviously, it's all digital sounds.
That's the back of the Batmobile.
So that's the back of the Batmobile. So this is like the little jet thing. So this shoots out a bright blue flame, and then supposedly this is is this a V8? Yeah. So V8.
That look at the manifold thing too coming on.
Is that all of it? Oh yeah. Okay. There's a croc there.
There's crocodile. Look at is it turbocharged?
They tell it right there. It's a 4.2 liter V8.
Yeah, that's a turbo there. It looks like, huh? That looks like
wait.
of a turbo.
Is that what it said? Oh no, they're trying. This whole article they're trying to figure out what engine it is because up above they said a bunch of different engines. Didn't they?
Yeah.
The coils look like that. It doesn't seem to match those. Doesn't seem to match a Hemi.
Oh, weird.
I think it's their like
too smooth.
So there's just no one.
Sounds like an LT4. I'm assuming it's like they had to have used some kind of engine.
Yeah, some base.
So whatever it is,
it's probably custom like valve covers. And
it kind of looks European a little bit, but
it goes forward and comes up and comes back and out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's
and then
so cool.
Out right here on either side. Yeah, so it was cool seeing that to see like a. I don't think Batman is really known as like a car guy's superhero or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't think any of them really are. But it was cool to see like instead of some like because how much higher tech can you go?
Right.
Like what are they gonna do? Have like
hover car?
Like a they had that in the Dark Knight. He had like his jet thingy.
That's right.
Dude,
they kind of did go all the way.
You know, they went kind of like Fast and Furious with it.
Just him having a jetpack is the next step.
They went Fast and Furious.
Yeah,
that's what I was gonna say. I actually don't like the tank that much because I feel like they went way too far.
Yeah,
on like, hey man, like this isn't really a Batmobile.
Yeah.
It was just so intense.
Yeah.
So that's what I thought was really cool about this one.
That is
then
rad.
Like I know we're not a movie review podcast, but for the movie too, like in the first scene he fights, he gets hit like right away. So it
nice,
was
like
it
an
was
actual
cool
like a bad hit to him.
Yeah, he's like he gets like beat too, and he gets thrown around. Like
so it's like
that's
real.
Cool.
He's not just because he's just a dude with a suit on. You know,
Sweet.
He's not like whatever invincible. Like they show some where he's just like bam, the guy just goes flying. Or like real quick, this is totally off track, but. I forget who did the video, but you remember the Batman doesn't kill people video?
I was just about to bring this up.
I don't kill people. And then the guy breaks an elevator and he's like, and the guy's like, he's like, what did you do, Batman? He's like, what? He's like, I killed that guy. He's like, no, he's just sleeping. It's so well done. I don't know. I forget what that was by, but anyways,
I love it though.
Batmobile's sick. If you guys want to watch it, I thought it was a really good movie. There's not a ton of scenes with the car. It's like more towards the end, but it like gets lost at one point, and then the penguin guy's like driving away like he thinks he gets away, and he looks in the rearview mirror, and it reminded me of Ken Block for some reason. Like something Ken Block would do. It's like the road that's got those metal barriers on the side.
Oh yeah,
and it just is like like breaks through the barrier and lands and like chases after him and smashes him and spins out and stuff. It's super cool.
I like it.
Awesome.
So anyways, want to share that with you guys.
Cool.
Oh,
No, thanks for bringing that up.
insane.
That's rad. All right,
That's
what do we
cool
wanna hit?
too.
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, I was just gonna say it's really cool too because that does make it very believable. That looks like a garage
Yeah.
build. Like
Right.
that looks like something that someone would have just like they've had it, they've been working on
Yeah.
it, and now
Cooler
it's like,
garage than I have, but yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
One
Garage
of
with
those.
a little
Yeah.
more money.
That's super cool. That like even the exoskeleton, like they got the big roll bars and stuff
Yeah.
outside, like just
Yeah.
looks like
It's-
a crazy LS build, like a kit car that he built, and then was like, it needs armor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's sick.
It's super cool.
Yeah.
That's super cool.
So,
All right.
while I was just like scrolling through Facebook, I stumbled across this thing that I had to read through. I read through the title like 4 times because I was like, this just doesn't make sense.
Okay.
Every time I kept reading it.
Okay.
So you guys know the BMW i8 is it's
Crappy car.
It's honestly, like for the look of it, like it's it's a little 3-cylinder. It's like 1.8 liter 3-cylinder.
Okay.
Mhm.
And then it uses electric motors, so it's like a hybrid thing.
Yeah.
My biggest gripe with it, because it's like if you're gonna be an electric car, just be an electric car, is that they have a fake muffler sound that plays through the speakers.
Do they really? An exhaust note?
Yeah. So when you go into
Oof.
sport mode, it plays an exhaust sound inside the car through the
Wow.
speakers
Is it any
it's a
relation
toy.
to make it sound. It literally is not kidding at all.
And it's not just miking the engine that's there. It's like a different engine sound, or is it miking the one that's
It
there?
might be. I doubt.
Oh,
they
miking
mic
the
it.
engine
It's a
that's there is
3
actually a good idea.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
but it's a 3-cylinder. and
That's what I was
don't think
wondering.
It sounds like a 3-cylinder.
It's like you're. It's like yeah, and they just play it through the speakers. You're like sadness.
Yeah, well, because you spent, how much money? So
You can get 'em
So
pretty
yeah,
cheap
so this
these
is
days,
what
but-
I kept reading though. So this is what a 1700
Wait.
horsepower Koenigsegg German's twin turbo inline 3 sounds like.
Doesn't say Germans, but that's fine.
Oh, Gamera.
It does look
That's
like
cool. That's
German.
cool. I can't. Yeah, I have a problem. talking.
1700 horsepower.
So twin turbo inline 3.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
What?
How
Yeah.
does
So I
that-
kept reading that, and I'm like, "Hey, this has to be a typo."
Okay. How?
What is up with this guy?
I don't know, man.
He's the coolest. It looks like he's about to drop a rap song. Like, what's up? This is my McLaren. Oh no, sorry, that's Koenigsegg. Okay, what's up? It's my Koenigsegg.
Are you
Jamera.
just trying to get all the Koenigsegg people,
Yeah.
Koenigsegg, to get mad at
All
you for
4
saying
of
these?
Those guys are on their yacht right now. They're not listening to this. Maybe they are. If you are on your yacht,
We'd like to ride in your car.
where's my invite? All
All right.
But yeah, so this is for the Koenigsegg. I don't know how to pronounce either of these.
I think it's Jamera.
Yeah, it's Jamera or Yamera or Gamera. Or
Where
there's-
you get a yeah from?
you never seen a G pronounced like a Y?
I think that's J's mostly.
Maybe, I don't know.
Maybe.
It's something.
You're right.
Anyways, so they're saying like it's normally powered by the monstrous V8,
Okay.
but instead this is a 2-liter twin turbo 3-cylinder.
That's kind of a
Um,
big
what?
for a 3-cylinder too. A 2-liter,
Yeah.
not big, but you
Yeah.
know,
No, it is.
for 3 cylinders, yeah.
Yeah. So they said the sound's a little different than what you would expect from a Koenigsegg that's normally like this insane V8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds
but
like that
it's-
Corolla that revved its engine at us at the Tail of the
Yeah.
Dragon.
Yeah. So what's kind of weird though is that it says the prototype model right now is limited to 4,500 RPM, which I
Wow.
feel like for a small engine is really low.
Yeah, that's interesting.
But so the engine itself though, if we go down here,
Oh, so that's just a prototype because it says it's yet to be
Yeah.
heard in its full
so
potential.
the 3-cylinder is it's really, so it's a twin turbo 2-liter. It has just the twin turbo 3-cylinder is 600 horsepower and
Huh?
443 foot-pounds of torque. But where the 1700 comes from is it's a part of an electric drivetrain.
Okay.
So it's got 2 motors to the rear wheel, producing 500 horsepower and 737 foot-pounds of torque.
Holy crap.
While also a 400 horsepower electric motor can also supply another 370 foot-pounds of torque.
Wait, what?
To the crankshaft?
Yeah. So there's an electric motor on the crankshaft, and then 2 electric. Like you can see it right down here. So there's an electric motor here on the crankshaft,
Yeah.
and then there's 2 on each wheel, and then a twin turbo
Whoa.
3-cylinder.
Is the 3-cylinder just kind of there to be there, right?
I mean, it's
I
producing
guess it's
another
600 horsepower.
600,
That's true.
so
That's true. That's true.
I
Well,
would say
do
it's
it-
not there to be there.
It's
But-
producing more than your car.
Okay, I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
It's just funny to be
That
like,
is crazy.
so we have the 1 electric motor in the front. We have 2 in the rear. Also 3 cylinders.
Yeah. Yeah. 1 cylinder for each electric
It'd be
motor.
like that clip from.
You could have just done one more electric motor.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, so get this though.
super
So then they're
That's
saying things get even weirder because it's a small one. It can fit 4 adults and
What?
luggage, and they describe it as a mega GT car.
What?
I like this.
Yeah.
I like this.
I know. I'm like, oh, cool. Okay, so like Koenigsegg is kind of introducing like
Wow.
a new series. Like you have sedans, you have SUVs, you've got wagons, and now you're going to have this weird like supercar that can fit 4 adults. That's a small chassis.
So it's still
but that has enough room to fit like luggage and stuff.
So it's still a 2-door.
Yeah,
But
and it
it's
still
got-
has its dihedral synchro helix doors.
Yeah. so
Dude,
this
are
is their
those
like
not the coolest
They're so
doors
cool.
ever?
yeah.
They nailed it.
Yeah, they did.
Because also
it
the
doesn't-
door's like half as long as the
When
car.
it doesn't
See
look
how
like
big it is?
Lambo doors are Lambo doors. Like
Yeah.
they're cool, but they're
Yeah.
almost a little bit like
They became ricey.
cheesy
Yeah.
sort of now, unless it's on an Aventador.
Yeah.
Well, do you notice like the Huracans, like they
Yeah.
don't even have that.
Yeah.
They're just regular doors.
Yeah.
Like most other, I don't know about most other. That's really one of the only other
Well, you
ones.
only have that and then gull wings, pretty much. Is the other thing for
Well,
Mercedes. but-
yeah, but
Or
the
the
Lambo
suicide
doors are like
Yeah.
in that V.
yeah.
And this is just a straight up like if you've seen it, the mechanism where
Yeah.
it kind of comes out and twists.
Yeah, it's the
like,
helix,
straight
yeah.
up. It is sick.
It's almost one of those things that like it looks like it's animated every time the door opens.
Yeah, it doesn't
'cause
look
it's
real.
such a seamless, like it just like slowly comes out
Yeah.
and flips up. But yeah, this is just so this is
Wow.
like the thought of it. And I'm like, I like almost could
Dude.
not be happier.
I cannot like
He
this anymore.
Nailed it.
That looks amazing.
Well, they finally evolved from video game.
You know
cars.
what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude.
You know what's
Golly.
funny? It has like a half window. Do you notice that? Like those
Yeah.
old
Yeah.
Subarus.
Oh yeah.
Remember that little Subaru that
Yeah,
had
yeah.
like the half cutout window? All
Yeah.
it was for a little bit of wind and then for paying
Yeah.
toll booths or whatever.
Yeah,
or,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
getting drive through.
Isn't it interesting
That's
though?
what that
Like they
has too.
decided to go
Wow.
for the 1 door versus the 2, but you can see the seat only goes halfway to the door, like the driver's seat. So it is truly
so
big
it
enough.
Is a giant
Oh.
door.
Yeah, so that's a huge car. Like
Yeah,
that's
that's a
actually not
pretty
that
long-
small. Like that's probably
it's-
about the same size as the Porsche Panamera.
just
It's probably
gonna say,
very
yeah.
similar.
So
but
with like an
wait.
8-foot long door.
So you know
Yeah,
what?
dude.
Because of that
Yeah.
door's shape, I bet it was the same thing with the Subarus. They couldn't fit a full roll down window. That's probably why they
Yeah.
did a split window
Oh,
like
you're
that.
right. You're
'Cause
right.
that
With
door's-
that whole mechanism.
Because it's
up
got to
front.
scoop in so much to get intake for the rear engine.
Mhm.
See where the door scoops in
Oh.
a lot, and then it's got the intake up.
Or are you
by the
saying
front.
like by that back line? That's like all the intake going
Yeah.
in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that rear
Interesting.
quarter is wider, and then that interior that door scoops in. So I'm sure there's just if we looked at it from the front, like
Wait,
the front 3/4.
I'm also-
this is rear engine.
Yep.
I
Yeah.
missed that part.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
It's
well, it's kind of. I mean, it's got both.
See? So this is the front.
Oh,
You have the
Yeah.
one going back.
I looked
to
at
this
that the
thing.
other way.
It's so cool how they
Yeah.
have the batteries weighted there too. So
Yeah.
you see the batteries on
so
the
it's gonna
front
be balanced.
3/4, and then the two. So it's got the batteries and the first electric in the front 3/4 or half of the car, and then the back has the gas motor, gas tank, and the 2 electric motors. So it probably is super balanced.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But also,
But would you expect anything different? I mean,
so could we
look at
take
it.
that to tail the dragon with
Oh,
this?
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure these front brakes are bigger than any wheel I've had on any of my cars.
Those are
Yeah, they
mega
look
brakes.
insane.
huge.
Wow.
Wow,
So-
dude, that thing's sick.
Yeah.
What does this cost?
Yeah,
Is it in
just gonna ask
production
that.
yet?
No. So this is still like a prototype that they're working on. Yeah, tiny friendly giant.
The TFG.
I didn't know that's actually what it was called.
So the Chimera means give more. It's the two words, 2 Swedish words together. So that's
Okay.
kind of I don't just speak.
I was about to say,
Swedish.
wow. Okay.
It's right there.
Oh, I didn't see it on there. I'm
Swedish
like,
words. E and Mera.
give more.
Chimera. Give more. That's kind
Dude,
of cool.
I love that highlighting
Wow.
the no compromise approach they've taken with this car because it is like you can literally fit 4 people. You can fit luggage.
Is that the owner's name? Christian von Koenigsegg.
Yep.
Is he a superhero villain? What is that?
Wait, a superhero villain?
superhero movie villain? Is that not how you say that?
Oh,
it's like
you would just say
like Elon will rise up, and then this guy.
Yeah, it's
There
gonna
will
be
be the
Elon
battle.
in a SpaceX rocket, and then this guy's driving in his car.
Oh, it's so crazy.
Yeah, it's
Dude,
kind
it
of
looks awesome.
yeah. This is like kind of a deceiving picture because this
It
doesn't
is.
look that insane.
No,
but
I
it's
was
just
gonna
because the
make fun of it.
shadows. You
Yeah.
can't see anything. But then once you get down here, you're like, never mind.
That looks so nice,
Yeah.
especially with the
I love
white
that
tire
I love that it
letters and-
scoops too, and it goes all.
And look how
the
far
way
forward
back.
the canopy goes.
Yeah, like it's
Golly.
great. Like that's such a small little front, and then just
Like you'd believe if you took that whole front canopy off, you'd believe that's the front of a car, and it kind of looks like a Ferrari. You know?
Mhm.
oh
But
totally.
like it's got this whole, it's got
Yeah.
that like cockpit.
right
like up
here
front.
is just a 458.
So you know what the
Yeah,
back
Like
looks
that's exactly what that looks.
Yeah.
like.
the back looks identical to is the new Porsche Cayman GT4.
I was thinking that. Yep.
Oh
It looks so close to that. Yeah.
It
It's like
looks
a
like a
Ferrari.
weird rendering of it, like they tried to marry
Yeah.
to almost. That's sick, dude.
And it's got that long center, but still a single door. That is awesome.
Yeah.
Dude.
Wow.
So very excited. For
Yeah.
sure going to own one day.
That's
100%.
insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This will be our business car.
There we go.
We'll just
I
get
think
one
we
of
could
these.
justify that.
I think
And
so.
yeah.
Let's
Hey,
ask our
Christian?
business manager if we can pass that.
Do you guys think we can?
Quick, Google how do we get one?
That thing is sick, man.
So keep buying t-shirts, guys. We got this available at quickpedalpodcast.com.
Got the Tail of Dragon. We'll go if we get enough. We'll go to the Tail of Dragon in that car.
Well, he doesn't have one.
Yeah,
But
sorry. Not yet.
looks down at his shirt,
On the way.
smokes the mic.
so yeah, keep buying t-shirts. thirdpedalpodcast.com. We would love to own it. Koenigsegg. We'll take everybody for a ride.
Sick. Oh yeah,
We'll take
Sure.
everybody for a
Yes.
ride. Yeah.
sure. Yeah, it'll take a while.
Well,
but
maybe
we'll
even
get there.
give it away. I don't know how many t-shirts we'll have to sell to justify giving it away.
All right.
Oh man.
So
what else we got?
I wanted to introduce something to you guys. So
Okay.
yet another segment. I feel like I
All right.
keep introducing one hit wonder segments because we did.
You're like new segment for
Yeah.
this episode.
Yeah, pretty much. This one, I think we can keep this one going though. I'm super pumped. Can you toss the mouse over this way? The moose in. Okay, so we all obsessively buy things, send messages about things on. Do you want to have your Apple Pay on the screen?
Yeah, that's okay.
We obsessively look at things on Marketplace.
Okay.
Sometimes we have the intention to buy. Sometimes we don't have the intention to buy.
Yeah.
I don't know how many of you guys
We always
message.
have the intention
feel
to
like-
buy.
Is this
but-
still available? And then I'm just curious.
I'm the culprit of a lot of that. Except I'll go
Yeah.
too far
Oh.
because I'm not the guy who does like, is this still available? And then I ghost.
No,
I have a full conversation
same.
about the car.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, I probably
Yeah.
shouldn't.
Well,
I
I'll
probably
do it. I'll be like looking for wheels, so I'll send out like 5 or 6 of those, and like a few of them were just reaching, and then some of them I'm actually interested in, and then when they reply, yeah, I'm like, cool. Could you tell me this? And then they do, and then that's forget.
shouldn't. Yeah.
So-
then they text you in a week like, are you still interested?
You're like, in what? Oh no. So, okay,
Oh, man.
did you? Okay. Okay, so I don't know
Wild.
what to call this other than I put in Marketplace miracles.
I like that.
So
Yeah.
it's the good, the bad, the great, the ugly, whatever of things that are for sale right now. So to start, this thing's amazing.
Whoa.
I still can't believe this is on the
So
marketplace.
you should buy this
dude.
DIY Pikes Peak Audi Quattro. So full
Wait, this was
disclosure,
DIY?
yeah, dude. This thing's insane.
All
So-
of them are DIY. Just some of them are DI professional.
DI
Y.
don't.
Yeah, I don't.
So this thing, it's something designed just to pay, I don't know how to say the word, homage.
Homage?
I don't know how to
Homage.
say it, that word, to the original Hill Climb car.
Wow.
They've got some pictures of this thing though.
Dude.
Look at it.
It's beautiful.
It's just
I love the
gorgeous.
single mid wiper too.
right.
Like they did. I know that's,
that's
not
dope.
the most cool thing to
No,
call
I know
out
that's
in that
sweet
photo.
though. I
but
didn't see that.
It's so
got the
sick though. They
sequential
did
box
it
and-
so well.
Wow.
So yeah, that thing's pretty rad. About 800 horsepower. Done well. Looks beautiful. Spent over 200,000, whatever that is, upgrading the Raging Red machine.
That's pounds, isn't it?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like 250.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was in a British Hill Climb Championship, decade before receiving the coveted invitation to compete at Pikes Peak.
Wow.
So you can own this wonderful thing.
Unfortunately,
It's over. I think it's here. It's coming soon. It's not listed. It's not available yet.
okay.
Man, how much is that thing going to be?
They're guessing up to about
With the
300,000.
first, yeah.
Wow.
So I think in here, yeah, they've
That's
got all the
insane.
details.
Like obviously there was that much money invested into it,
Right.
but
Totally.
man,
It looks
300K.
awesome though.
It looks insane,
I
man.
kind of hate the green livery, but it's okay. I didn't build it.
I would,
so-
you know what I would do is
I'd
take
kinda
off the
go with
gray
it.
and green and just have
Yeah.
the solid red. It would
Yeah.
look so nice.
Oh yeah.
Who is that?
Yeah,
Go
it's
back
just
to the spoiler.
Keith Edwards Motors.
Congrats, dude. That's a
Yeah.
sick car.
It's
Yeah.
rad. Yeah, some of the pictures here, they've got the back to the engine bay again. It just looks like, look at the
It just looks so good.
Just the
beautiful
detail.
hardware. Yeah, it's just the GoPro mount. I love it. Like, it looks amazing.
Wow.
Like, look at the engine setup. It's gorgeous.
Independent Audi specialist.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Whole thing was done so well. Giant turbo off to the
Yeah.
side there.
Wow.
Whoa.
I would love to hear this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if it
How many
chirps like the
runs has
originals
it
did.
done?
It's
So
got
it did a
to.
Pikes Peak, it said?
Let's see. Purchased by rally driver Keith as a family road car.
Yeah, okay. That's what he told his wife.
So cool. Yeah, I don't
promise
know if it
this
says
one will just be a family car.
major
5
honor.
years later, $300,000.
It looks like he's done a few different things, a few
That's
different
cool.
events with it. But anyway, I thought that one was super rad. So
That's awesome.
there's the
man.
first one.
Wow.
So now let's go to something a little bit more interesting. Okay, read the title though.
2023?
So, yeah, obviously that's not true. But Volkswagen Beetle Scat Pack Heavy Shaker RT Wide Body.
Wide bod. Just wide bod.
Just wide bod. So those are the only two photos he has.
That's disgusting.
Description. It runs and drives. We need to disclose more.
Hey, Tony, is this available? Can you send him a message?
The exterior is just, the color's off-white.
How much does he want? 10 Gs?
10 Gs.
Let's try to get that down to 5. That'd be cool to have it in the driveway.
Isn't that insane?
Where's it at? Where's it located? Chicago?
But dude,
is it still available?
yeah, we'll see.
We'll see what's up. Is that like the hair? Is that like mop? Like that? It looks like actual
like it,
gloss.
but like and see, like
Dude,
it's like a roadster in the front. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't. Oh, here it
Oh,
has
no,
the
he
fender
has it put
flares. I
together.
don't know. So maybe it's not real, but crack me up. I've never seen anything like this before. So anyway,
Yeah, it makes you
thought
cringe.
that one was exciting. So then, where's the next one? I
Wow,
wanted to
that's
look at?
nasty.
It was this guy.
Ooh. Wait, this looks
Ooh.
insane.
Backdated. Don't know what that means. 85 911 Carrera Coupe 3.4 liter. So this thing
That looks so
it's
clean.
like the Singer treatment on this thing. It looks amazing
Okay, the matte black
with the black.
livery, whatever you want to say.
Yeah.
It's Ben
The fact
livery.
there's no number on the side, you just get the black circle.
Yeah.
Like,
Look at this thing.
looks insane.
That's a really cool style point, actually. To
Yeah.
just have
Yeah.
like a.
Yeah.
you can see it.
Yep.
Yes.
It's there.
So you know it's there.
Man, that looks so
Dude,
nice.
So
this is
It's got a whatever they did to the engine. It revs now up to 9,000 RPM. But they kept like they did the I forget what it's
It's
called.
kind of like
the,
an old school
yeah.
resto mod sort of
Exactly.
modern dash,
Exactly.
but it looks old school.
Yeah, so they've got all the like the pictures of this thing, but it just looks like amazing.
Didn't do a
Yeah.
real good job cleaning it, did they?
It's just-
I know, right?
Wow.
Look at it.
Wow, dude.
It's so good looking.
That looks
Dang,
insane.
that might be the nicest.
Wait, does
like,
it have a
older
side
Porsche I've
exit
ever seen.
exhaust?
No. So it's got on the sides there, that's what I want to do to mine. That's the torsion bar access.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
I
so
thought
that's
that was the
instead of
exhaust too.
dropping the torsion bar, you can get to it right there and swap
Man,
it out.
look
Wait,
at those
that's dope.
tires and wheels
It
too.
looks so good.
Wow,
Yeah,
it's
a couple
got
of the
stud
back quarter
conversion
shots.
and-
Like
It just looks perfect.
they look insane. Yeah, so this thing's just gorgeous. Look at that.
Wow.
That looks
That is the nicest
so-
looking
I know.
older Porsche I've
so
ever
good,
seen.
dude.
Just looks awesome. I
I
don't know why I
love
keep
that
going
it's
to the
got the
back
little
photos.
like rally lights kind of too
Yeah.
in the front.
Yeah, with the bug covers.
Well,
and
then
everything.
they did details on it too. Let me find the close-up shots again. Like it was made by some group. Yeah, Asphalt is the name of the group that did it.
Look at how those clip on.
Yeah.
They're
That's
not
like a
just like click
strap.
on. They're like strapped.
Yeah, here you go.
That's-
Check it out.
That's so
It's
Wow.
so classy. And then they did the matte black Porsche logo on the front. So it matches everything.
Dude.
The interior shots of this thing. Oh, geez. Yeah, we're gonna be looking at this one.
266 photos.
Oh, look at the interior of the doors.
Yeah, it's got the RS door cards.
Yeah.
Dude.
There's nothing on them. Yeah, we got the dash setup.
This is like the pinnacle of
I
like
love-
restoration.
beautiful.
I love too that they just did the little wood shift knob.
Yeah.
Everything else matte black and everything, and
Well,
then
then they
just
did,
that,
like,
just the accent.
These are the chairs.
Mm.
Nothing crazy.
It just looks. It just fits.
Yeah.
Those are what Mark V GLI seats.
That's what it looks like.
The Recaro. So it's
Yeah, it's so good. Yeah, and then they did like these type of accents to cover stuff up.
I
in the
love
end,
that
Man.
stuff.
in the frunk, the engine bay. Yeah, and then the bottom of it's just clean. It's
Wow.
so nice.
That's beautiful.
Anyway,
Yeah,
it's just
that is.
this
that's
is
just-
a work of art. Yeah, here's
Yeah,
the full
this is a
restoration.
work of art. Wow.
They restored it from the ground up.
Yeah.
yeah, it's gorgeous. All the spec sheets and stuff. Wow, there's a
Wow.
lot. I haven't scrolled this far through it. Ooh, what's it making?
309. Is that
All
the
right,
max
yeah,
horsepower?
yeah.
Which now that's like okay, 309.
Yeah,
But
naturally
that's a really light, small like
light, high revving.
it's
engine.
raw.
Yeah.
You know, it's like probably manual steering, right?
Yeah.
It's the manual transmission.
Yep.
Like you feel all 309 of that.
Yeah, 100%.
So anyway, I thought that was gorgeous. So I think where did they throw the number of this? Current
88.
bid 88 ends in 4 days.
That's
So
it?
If you guys want to get in on it for less than
Wait,
6
that
figures,
seems like
That seems low.
that seems very reasonable. I wonder what the reserve is on it.
I don't. It's probably hit. I mean, it's nothing really. An 85 911 Carrera. It's not.
It
the
just
most
seems so
special
well
thing.
done. I thought that would
It
be
just
like
looks
a
perfect.
200
Yeah.
plus.
Yeah.
Like perfect.
I think it
resto
was
mod,
just
you know?
a labor of love. Like I think they just worked on it. It wasn't like
That's
a
what it
singer
looks
who's
like.
making like a 6-figure car.
Should we put a bid in on it?
That's beautiful. I feel
I
like that's
would
one of those
love to.
cars.
Place a bid for 89. Close enough.
We'll go 88, 88 9.
9.
So click place bid. I just want to see what happens.
I feel like that's one of those cars that like I don't know if I did that much work.
Now we got.
I don't feel like I could ever. I don't think I could ever part with it.
Yeah,
dude, there's 15 bids on this thing.
I would have bid on it, but I had to register.
I bet it'll go high. I bet it'll go really high.
I could see that in the 120s.
I would have guessed 150, honestly.
Yeah.
Looking at it and just how clean it is.
Yeah.
Again, it's weird because these are like you really are paying for you're not paying for like the power or like the tech or anything behind it.
Yeah.
You're really paying because it's like I feel like this is almost like an ode to Porsche.
Yeah.
Of just being like, hey, like this thing is simple, but it's beautiful.
Yep.
And
totally.
That's all it needs to be.
They did a good job.
It's
of
just
it.
like a perfectly done Porsche.
Yeah, it's exactly that.
So it's got to be a blast to drive, right? Like it's not gonna spin the wheels off and feel like it's gonna beat everything.
Yeah, that on an old canyon road would feel so good.
Exactly, dude.
Man,
just like cruising around a mountain.
Yeah. So speaking of cruising around a mountain and cars done correctly, I have the final car to show you.
Sweet.
I gotta find the link for it up here though. No, not you. We already. Here we go. Get away! So we've got a 2000 Ford Mustang Coupe with a.
They say a lifted truck is compensating for something. Well,
a 7.3 liter Power Stroke diesel.
Okay, can I read this description?
Yeah.
They say lifted truck. He didn't use the right grammar. They say a lifted truck is compensating for something. Well, this is a lifted Mustang. Good thing you got big shoes to climb up in this beast of a build. This right here is the finest of the finest beer creations known to man. This is a 2000 Mustang sitting on a shortened 2000 F250 frame. And you guessed it, it's got the best, most reliable motor that dinosaurs knew. A 7.3 liter Power Stroke diesel, baby. It's sitting on airbags with a 4-link suspension front and rear. Custom, spelled with a K, rear drive shaft. It runs and moves. It is a little bouncy over the bumps due to airbags. Has a you moved the text. You made me lose my space.
Sorry. Dinosaurs new
chip in it.
4-link suspension. Custom
Has a little bouncy over the bumps. Has a chip in it, so black smoke out of the dual exhaust. Oh, and yes, this is skating on some 37-inch tires that are like brand new. Has A-pillar triple gauges, a tablet radio. Just asking $15K or best offer, located in Hampshire, Illinois. Any questions, send me a message. Just took it out to Badlands this past weekend. I also have a title for the Mustang body. Would consider this an off-road mud toy.
So I saw this lifted, and I started going through it. I didn't read anything until I got here. And I was like, wait.
Yeah, because you think like, okay, they just plopped the body on a truck frame.
Yeah.
But like, this is, so you got a shortened F250 frame.
This, going back to the last episode, this is the definition of a build. this is when we say build, it's this.
It's not a Jeep thing.
This
thing is insane. For those listening,
so
tap
funny.
on the Spotify thing to watch the video or go over to YouTube. This is a
neon
green Ford Mustang, and it's exactly what it sounds like when Zach just read it.
It looks like a Hot Wheels.
Goodness, man.
This needs
insane.
the audio. Okay, real quick, we'll probably cut this, but this needs the audio. What in the country loving cousin loving is this?
It is nuts. But yeah, so for a crisp $15,000, this could be yours. Enjoy.
Jeez.
Go back one picture.
That stresses me out.
Yeah, dude, that
Okay,
scares
go
me.
back. Okay, now hold your hand up.
Yep.
To cover like the lift.
Okay.
It's actually nice like a Mustang.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
I was doing the wrong way.
Oh, what the heck?
It's got like a saline body
Clean.
kit.
Yeah,
It
Yeah, it
does.
looks pretty sweet.
actually looks clean.
Yeah.
But
That's
yeah.
like the good year of those early 2000 Mustangs
Yeah.
too, where they were boxy.
Yeah.
Like it's like because you had like the round ones
on the
that
bags.
I really don't
so
like.
it's got
but
bags. Can you like lower it to make it look kind of like a car?
Look at
no,
how
probably not,
hold on.
'cause the frame's
Go to the
right
side.
there.
Yeah, look at how open
big
the
the
fenders are
beam.
compared to the tires. Like if you
It's
see a
not
perfect
often you
side
see the
shot.
bottom of the fender clear the top of the tire.
Wow.
It's
It's like
insane.
super Hot Wheels.
Yeah, dude.
It also looks kind of like a tip hazard, but yeah. So
Mustang.
I mean, yeah,
The tablet and the gauges.
this thing could seriously take out a crowd.
Yikes.
But anyway, so if you're looking for, I'm doing a safari build on my 944. We're lifting it. So I mean, if you want to go a little bit further, this 7.3 liter Power Stroke Ford Mustang, yes, you heard that correctly, could be yours. So check it out.
Yikes.
But anyway, so
yeah, dude. Well, I like this segment. Let's keep this one going, guys. Send us in if you see stuff in your area, marketplace. Make sure to screenshot it.
Yes,
because
in case it goes away.
Listings get taken down. We record these in advance most of the time, so it might be a couple weeks before we actually get to do it. So screenshot them, send it to us. Our email, if you just go to thirdpedalpodcast.com, all our links are on there.
Yep.
Send it to us on whatever platform you choose.
Yep.
And we'll get to it.
Yeah, we'll check it out.
And shout you out for sending it. So.
But anyway,
that's great.
So there we go. I should hear while we're sending it from your Facebook. We'll see if
thanks.
it's available.
Yeah, I definitely want to have. Thanks for screwing up my algorithm on Marketplace.
They're like, oh, you're into weird stuff. So that can backfire quickly on Marketplace. Anyway, so thank you for joining us this week, you guys.
Wow.
Catch you on the flippity.
Say peace, Tyler.
Peace.